Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. I am very serious today about this particular episode or program, whatever you want to call it. Very, very serious. You know, starting off though with something a slight humorous. There was a home that had a particular vase that was ancient. It went back to several generations. And of course, the mother was so proud of it because she was the recipient of ownership, in ownership, and she's happy. One day she heard a noise. She said to the little boy, she said, "What's going on in there?" He said, "Well, Mama, you know that vase several generations?" "Yes." "What?" He said, "Our generation just dropped the ball. It was in pieces all over the floor." It made me think about my folks and a lot of other people. My folks, my mother and dad, they came into the light of the gospel of Jesus Christ and accepted it the way the Bible puts it, not the way someone wanted it to be. And of course they were ridiculed for it. There was ridicule, and they kept a good spirit and they stayed with it. And they taught us the truth. They taught us the Bible just how it was. And they had such a wonderful experience with God, and they were determined that we had the same opportunity that they did. Now, here I am, the second generation from that, and I have children, and I have grandchildren. Great-grandchildren. I hope they don't drop the ball. I want to see to it that they don't drop the ball. Because you see, my dad and mom and a lot of your dads and moms came out of the world, and even the church world, so to speak, and they were determined to live what it should be. And not only that, they worked hard, they gave to the church when they didn't have. They worked on the church, they gave their land, they just did everything that they could to be sure that we had a place to go to church and had the same opportunities that they did. And there's some of us in my age bracket, there's those who have worked hard and have stuck with the message, stuck with the truth, refused to take anything less than what they feel like it really takes. And now it looks like a lot of the other generation here ahead of us or behind us, whichever it is, are dropping the ball. And the sad part about it is they're doing it without even hardly thinking. We don't want to drop the ball, folks. You know what? I'm going to tell you. It takes the power of God to make a service. It takes conviction to draw people to the altar. It takes more. I'm going to go ahead and say it here this morning. It takes more than music. You know, I see people just jumping and jerking to the music before the power of God ever falls, before the spirit of conviction ever moves. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid that maybe our grandchildren, children, I'm afraid they're going to get to thinking that that is the move of God just because they feel the enthusiasm of the music. There's nothing wrong with having good, lively, spiritual music. We don't want to deprive our children of having certain ones that they love to hear sing. And even in the preaching is not just a raw, 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 raw. Come on, you don't hear me. I don't believe you're out there. Are you asleep? Come on, come on. No. Why don't we try to just say something first? Why don't we say something to make people want to move, be moved? Why don't we say something to make folks want to say, come on now, preacher? Or we might even try an old phrase like, amen. Let's don't drop the ball, folks. Let's don't drop the ball. God bless you.